On this episode of the Backstage Hangout,
we've got Command A Panda.
You loved it.
Oh, I did.
You sat in on this one.
I did. We're going to talk about Life as a Two-Piece, their brand new recordings and the new single coming out and the making of their video and more.
Phew, it's a good one.
Check it out.
But at the same time, we somehow celebrate that because
A gif of James Franco winking.
Yeah.
Alright, so Matt and Adam are a part of Command A Panda, an amazing rock band coming out of Perth, making incredible waves right now. I'm so lucky, and I'm so excited to be joined in the room right now here at the den, over in the Civic Hotel with Matt and Adam from the band. How are you guys?
Good, man.
And how you doing, Brad?
Yeah, good, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm good. And you guys, been very busy lately. What's been going on in Pandaland?
What hasn't been going on in Pandaland? Last week we did a photo shoot with Owen in Fremantle, which was phenomenal. Can't wait to release those photos. We're actually recording at the moment this weekend, so we're going to be doing about 5 songs.
You're lucky you called us, eh? We've been busy boys this week.
Yeah. So you've played, well, I don't know, I think in the last probably 2 months, you've played probably close to 15 shows, I think. It's been a bit crazy.
In 2 months?
Yeah.
Has been
Close.
that many?
Yeah.
Bit close, but yeah, so pretty much had 1 to 2 shows a week for the last few weeks at least. And so we got we got our single launch in October 5th at the Basso. We're playing with King Sound, Turin Robertson, Alexander Bridge.
And Childlike Empress.
And Childlike Emperor. So that's probably the next big show. And then that's when and we're in the studio at the moment, so hoping to do 5 tracks, but we'll see how things go.
No, we'll get them.
Yeah, so I guess for me, you're fairly new to the band, Adam.
Yeah.
So what happened to Tim?
I'll let you.
I'll take that one.
Yeah.
So Timmy and I have been in bands together for like the last 10 years. We had another band when Command A Panda started. And basically, Command A Panda was a side project at the time. But basically, the two of us just kind of fell in love with the dynamic of just having 2 of us, you know. So that became our main project. The 2 of us created it and took it as far as we could. And you know, it was sad to see Timmy go. You know, he was a solid drummer, but he basically got a job opportunity over East, which you know. You couldn't say no to, you know.
Yeah.
So you know, I love the guy. He's still my brother, and he's doing really well for himself, you know. So so he had to part ways with Command A Panda, and fortunately enough for me, you know, Adam was looking for a band, you know.
Yeah.
And yes, same again. As lucky as I was, he was the second drummer that I auditioned, which you know I was preparing myself, you know, for like 6 months at least out of action, you know, trying to find a drummer because a good solid drummer who you also get along with, you know, is very difficult to find. You know, but then Ads rocked up and you know he did all his homework, he wrote the songs, and just met him straight away. I was like, I think this is going to work out, man. And here he is still sitting next to me. So that's it, you know. And now we've got Adam, man. So it's all happening.
Man, that's wicked how you guys just came together like that and started to be able to synchronize and just make melodies and drum patterns just so seamlessly.
It's hard to play in people, and most of the bands I've played in that, like you're generally friends before things happen, but for complete strangers to come together and it happened so quickly to get it all happening. Like we were playing shows within 5-6 weeks.
Yeah.
So full set done, and
which is great.
And we're kind of keeping that pace the whole time. Like recording this weekend, we keep the pace up, and because we want to be in a good spot for summer, so we want to just keep that momentum going.
Yeah.
So if we're not busy now, we're not going to be busy in summer. So. Just keep pushing all the time.
That's a really good motto to live by. And I wonder what it is that drives you to want to just keep pushing yourself all the time. Because you come across as someone who's like, you know, because artists by their very nature, they are extremely tough on
Yeah.
Yeah, and lazy.
And like,
So yeah, that's why you got to keep that that momentum going, man. Because once you lose that, you're stuffed. Eh?
And if you get if you get complacent, you get lazy, and you need to constantly have something fresh happening, and that keeps you interested as well. And keep playing shows. The more shows you play, the more fun you're gonna have. And
yeah, like we actually had a thing like when Adam joined the band, like we had like a band meeting, and we were kind of like, all right, no weekday gigs, you know, it's kind of like don't need them, whatever. But then, of course, naturally, you know, we kept getting asked, oh, hey, do you guys want to jump on this bill for a Thursday night? And then we're like, yeah, all right, why not? Yeah, okay. You know, so if I'm going, nah, we're not doing any. Like within a couple of weeks, we had like 3 already booked. Yeah. And Lucy's like, what happened to no weekday gigs? And it's like, well, we just want to play, you know what I mean? And that's it, like, we just want to play, you know? You know, when an opportunity comes up, you take it, you know what I mean? Like, and that's basically what we've
I don't
done.
want to get in the habit of start saying no. I'll play any time, any can, you know, and just make the arrangements around it, you know?
Well, it's like
and we're lucky that we've got such supportive families and stuff like.
Well, this weekend's a busy weekend. Like as we said before, like we're recording all weekend. Yeah. Yeah, we've got the interview. We've got a gig here at the Den tonight, by the way. And then it's back in the studio 7 a.m. tomorrow. So keep pumping that.
By the way, which I have to mention this as well. I was just looking at the list that your manager gave me earlier. You guys are notoriously known for breaking the stage.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Hey, man,
that was before my time.
That had to be broken.
I had nothing to do with
that. What?
Well, so Mr. Matty Hatton, the nutter that he is, had the idea, right? You know, how do you feel about breaking a guitar? And I was like, sure, why not? You know,
don't say no to that.
Once again, you know, you never say no to an opportunity. Never say no to an opportunity. So I was like, hell's yeah, let's do it. So broke the guitar. And just for extra measure, I broke his stage too.
Oh,
so.
Brilliant. Just top it off.
I don't know if somehow we can splice the footage of it into this video, but if we could do that, that'd be fantastic. It's good footage.
So what's been, I know you've been gigging around a lot recently, what's been your favourite gig that's happened probably in the last 2 or 3 months?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Like, in a way, they're all special in their own rights, you know.
I like that all the venues are a little bit different. We haven't played at a bad venue yet.
Yeah.
We've been really lucky like that.
Well, I'm gonna say
my first Den gig was wicked. We had a ball that night. There was injuries and half fights and
Panda heads on.
A good night, you know, and everyone
helium
went crazy
balloons. Was that the one with the helium?
That was
balloons?
the helium party.
That was the helium one. That was
and when we played the Oceans
crowd.
Bar, that was just a pub night. There's not necessarily people there to see bands, but they were there. They were having a good time after work on a Friday. And there was 100+ people there. And that was a really fun night. Everyone got into it.
So that was great because that was a really good one where you didn't know what to expect because it was, the Oceans, you know, in Scarves. It was like that wasn't always a live music venue like that, you know what I mean? So you rocked up and going, oh yeah, whatever. But then we got on
it to be so much fun.
Yeah, that's it. We got on stage and people who were sitting out in the courtyard came in because they were like, everyone just ate it up. It was magic.
What is a bad gig venue place anyway? You know what I mean?
The Den.
It's always nice to
I love the Den.
It's always nice to play to people, you know, like everyone's done the shows when there's not many, but you got to take them in your stride and you got to play them as well as you do on your other show.
Yeah.
And I think, treat them all the same.
Treat them all the same. And your song, You Ain't Coming Back, I just want to really quickly talk about the song before we get into it.
Sure.
So how did it come about? Did you guys collaborate on it together? Did you?
That was before my time.
Yeah, it's before his time. No, so all the songs I've pretty much written myself as far as the core content. Then with that, then I bring that to the band, and then the two of us write knockheads and really define it and complete it. But that song in particular actually was funny because I actually had that riff in my head and stuck in my head, playing it over and over and over again for like a good 2 months before I actually had any like story to go with it. And I had tried to write it and then rewrite it and rewrite it again. Nothing came. And I kind of just for the first time, I kind of sat there going, all right, what haven't I written about before? And basically a breakup song was something I'd never tackled. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try and write this breakup song to this happy, upbeat jingle. I was like, why not, you know? And so I just started writing this hypothetical breakup song. And it turned out really well and loved it. And yeah, it was probably about like 4 or something months later, and then me and my partner at the time broke up. Okay, cool. Now it's not so hard.
And so suddenly it had like a whole new meaning to it. Well, we're going to check that out right now. The song is called You Ain't Coming Back right here on Music in WA.
I feel the cold now that you're gone. I can't ignore the fact it's all my fault. I watched you slip through my fingertips. Baby, I'm sorry, I didn't love you more. All along, I did just what I wanted. Wore you like a shadow, like a fool I never noticed. Day by day in front of me, you'd slowly slip away. I'm sorry, yeah, I didn't love you more. It's true what they say about me. I'll be dead within a day without you. I know you ain't coming back for me, baby. I know you ain't gonna stay here. I took too long to right this wrong, and now you're gone. I know you ain't coming back, ain't coming back, no. The words I read, the shit you said in your letter, I fell to my knees and wept, cause I couldn't have written it better. Each word on fire and burns a hole in me from a heart that screams, baby, you should love me more. It's true what they say about me. I'll be dead within a day without you. I know you ain't coming back for me, baby. I know you ain't gonna stay here. I took too long to right this wrong, and now you're gone. I know you ain't coming back, no. When you coming back? When you coming back? Oh, I know you ain't coming back for me, baby. I know you ain't gonna stay, yeah. I took too long to right this wrong, and now you're gone. I know you ain't coming back, no.
Alright, that was You Ain't Coming Back by Command A Panda. I'm joined right now with Matt and Adam from the band, and Brad as well.
Yeah, I'm hanging out here this one.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that track. It's a good track, that one.
A nice shirt, I have to comment
Yeah,
on
it
this
is.
shirt.
It is. I've got me Command A Panda shirt on. It looks good. So yeah, you guys have been recording today. We spoke about that. So whereabouts you're recording, who you're recording with, and what's the process been like?
So we decided to do it ourselves. We're lucky to have a friend, Stuart Vanderplank, to help us with all our sound needs. So he's gotten all his gear together, borrowed some gear from work, and we just hired a room at the hen house for a week.
Yeah.
So we've got the keys, we can go there any time of the day. So it's just made it really easy. And you know, you go to the studio, you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars a day, and it feels really rushed, I think, when you go to the studio. So doing it this is just taking all the pressure off. We can go there as much or as little as we need to.
Yeah.
And so we spent all day today just tracking drums and just getting them as best sounding as we can, and then we can just work on all the layers from there, probably tomorrow and a little bit next week. So we should have all the tracking done by mid next week for 5 tracks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Smashing through it at the moment.
Yeah, we're getting through it pretty good and sounding good. Drums sound great. Yeah.
Yep.
And then we just got to pull it all apart to play a show here tonight, but that's okay.
And then put it all back together again.
And then put it all back again tomorrow.
So it's
No,
cool.
it's
It's
been fun.
bit of almost DIY recording. Really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just lucky with Stu because he's got all the gear and he has access to all the gear. And he did the last mixtape with Maddie and Tim. And I was like, what? We don't need to go to a studio. Like, how good do you possibly want it to be, you know? it's not going to get us any further by having a great recording yet.
Well, we're
In the
we're-
future, it will, but not now. You know, I don't think anyway.
No,
Yeah.
we're quite poor as well, so we couldn't.
Like, there's no point spending 10 grand if you're not going to get some benefit from it.
Yeah.
Really, you know.
Yeah.
So you just do what you.
Well, just on that, you are a two-piece. So, what's life like as a two-piece?
Oh, it's great, man. It's
easier.
It's simple. Like,
Because I'm a bass player, and it kind of hurts my feelings.
Okay.
well,
Yeah,
we
we've had
started
lots
the
of
project
offers.
just to hurt your feelings, by the way.
Okay.
And all other bass players. No, not at all, not at all. But I don't know. From years working in bands, and it's like you get so far in a band, and then ex-members, you know, either their priorities change, or you know they just pursue other things, or their interest just dulls, and then the band just dies for some reason, one way or another, and it just gets frustrating. Hence why, like, Tim and I started just a duo. You know, like the amount of drunken conversations we had going, you know what, we should just start our own thing and see what happens. And we finally did, you know, and then we did it, and it was like we just fell in love with the dynamic of it, and it just went from there.
It's a lot easier to have two people who are on the same page and super dedicated than to have four or five people and trying to get all that to those lives to meld as well. Yeah. Because if you got something on you, you need to dedicate yourself to a band or not. And with the two of us, it makes it a lot. It just makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, well,
and we can play whatever we want. I don't have to hold back because I'm playing in a 5-piece. You know, I can play as far out there as I want to play. I don't have to hold back, and I think that's the same with you. And that's why we sound like a full band, but there's only two of us.
Yeah. So, well, actually, just on that, I mean, you've got your recording side, and you can obviously you've got multiple layers of guitars and bits and pieces you put on it. How do you go about re-replicating that to make sure that you do sound like a full band on stage and you're not missing anything?
It is tricky, and it's still like a learning curve for us. You know what I mean? Like, I've only recently started playing with like 2 amp heads and 2 microphones. You know, so I'm dabbling with that because once again, you know, we are only a 2-piece. So I guess the trick is, if you will, you know, trying to utilize as much as you can with 2 people without going too out of control and stuff, you know. So since playing with the 2 amp heads, I've been able to dial in each one with a different kind of, you know, tonal quality. So then when you combine both of them, it creates like a thicker sound.
And I think with 2 people, it's easy for the songs all to sound all the same. And I think we're really conscious that we don't want any of the songs to sound the same. We want to do a varied kind of music and sound different as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Like, I've always been a fan of.
You got to keep it interesting, and I think that's harder with the 2-piece to keep it more interesting sometimes.
Well, that was one.
Because there's only 2 of us.
Well, that was my first concern when we first decided to do a 2-piece. Was going. I'd never written songs for a 2-piece. It was always for a full band. So I was going, how the hell do you write for 2 people? You know what I mean? So it was a massive challenge. But then I kind of realized, okay, well, I can do this. And it just became, it's my favourite project that I've ever done.
It's almost more jam-like, eh? You don't have to worry about everyone else's parts all coming together. You just write a melody, I just write a drum beat, and it works, you know?
Yeah. There it is. Right. No, it's great. Love it.
And we can crank it. We can just play as loud as we want because we don't have to worry about 3 or more people. We can just play as hard as we want. And that's fun.
Perfect.
Cool. Well, we're going to play another song in a minute.
Cool, man.
So, One and Only Love. Do you want to tell us what that one's all about and how that one came about? Is it another love song? Or is it another breakup song? Or is it both?
Yeah, I guess it's in a little of column A and a little of column B. You know, it's kind of. This was a song I wrote when the relationship was on the way out, if you know what I mean. Like, and yeah, like it was. I guess it was a moment of me trying to juggle my feelings and process it all. So, yeah, I guess it's both. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It is what it is.
I love this song. This is one of my favourites to play for sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right now we're gonna check it out. One and Only Love. Right here. Stay with us.
Let go, you got no control. You never did, you're not supposed to. I can't reach you like I used to. You don't see me like you used to. Same fade in and out of like this. heart, you're in my soul, yeah. You are the biggest part that makes me see the world in color. You are my one and only love. Yeah, my one and only love. Heart beats and burns with the feet and reeks out the now that I never hold you again. I can't move from my heart. Oh, what a beautiful way to blow it apart. Seeing fades in an analog display, and I'd hate to see it end this way. You are my rock, you have my heart, you're in my soul, yeah. You are the biggest part that makes me see the world in color. You are my one and only love. Oh, my one and only love. Love, love. Oh. You know you're the one. Let go, you got no control. You never did, you're not supposed to. Let go, you got no control. You never did, no. Seeing fades in an analog display, and I'd hate to see it end this way. You are my rock, you have my heart, you're in my soul, yeah. You are the biggest part that makes me see the world in color. You are my one and only love. My one and only love. Love, love, love. You know you're the one. 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 Hey, oh.
Alright, that was One and Only Love, catching up with Command A Panda right now, and Brad's with us as well. Let's talk about your new single, because as well, and it's a really exciting time for you.
Yeah, it's great. Like, as far as the new single, we've obviously done 5 or 6 previously, but none have had an actual official video clip to go with it. So this is the first one that we're doing, so we're very excited about that. With the video, we're actually going to be working with an old friend of ours who's worked with us before, called Victor, of VL Videos. So very excited to have him on board.
Yeah, he does some
very
good
talented.
stuff. He's done a lot of local stuff, and
Yeah, he
from
works
what
a
I've
lot
seen,
with other
he's-
bands in Perth.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, he's very accommodative. And yeah, great at what he does, you know. So keen for that. That's going to be happening in a couple of weeks' time. And just a little, not a spoiler alert, but a little tease for you. In the video itself is going to have some other Perth musicians that you may know. So keep an eye out for that. It should be a lot of fun, actually. I won't go into any more details about the video itself. But yeah, you know, as we said previously, we're actually recording the song as we speak. So as far as that goes, it's all happening. We've got the single launch.
Yeah, with the single launch is the 5th of October, yeah?
It is
Yeah.
indeed, at the Basso, which I
Is
think
the video coming out the same day as the single, or is it coming
No,
out?
we're actually going to release that later on.
Yep.
But the track will be ready, and
Yeah, the track will be ready.
well, hopefully all the tracks will be ready. We'll see how we go, but just one at a time, eh?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I kind of aim to pump one out one at a time. Just trying to keep content, you know, consistently coming out.
So is it a new type
Yeah.
of sound on this new single?
In a way, yes. Like, to be honest, like I always try and
You've been playing it
approach each-
before, but we worked it a bit.
yeah.
I think all the songs that we kind of decided that when I came in, that all the songs that were recorded, so the mixtape, we'll keep them all the same. So I generally play them like Tim played them.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, you still got your own little flares here and
yeah,
there,
and then
whatever,
from
but-
all the other songs that they've been playing but haven't been tracked yet, then we kind of let me do what I want. So
put your own spin on it
So,
and flavour.
yeah.
So it's been
and
great.
it seems to work now. It's good.
Yeah. So what is the name of the new single? We haven't said it yet.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say
You
it.
can say it.
It's called No One's Fucking Steering.
Yeah.
Good name.
Thank you. I like it.
And it's a fun song. It's a bopping song. It's quite fast.
Yeah, actually really keen to release this one because I
Yeah.
mean, whenever we play it at gigs, it seems to be one of the stronger tracks that gets people
Gets crowd response.
popping their
yeah.
head and jumping around like an idiot,
Yeah.
you know?
You didn't forget the words to that by any chance, did you? At one of
He
the
forgets all
Oceans
the
gig?
he forgets all the words.
No, nailed it as always.
was at the Oceans Gear, and you did forget the name forget the words to one song.
Yeah, but it was funny though, wasn't it?
It was funny, yeah. No,
It's all part of the show.
It was a good gig, that one. It was. So what
Thanks for
else?
bringing that up.
Yeah, no worries, anytime. So what else is coming up?
We've got Mad Hatter Fest, which is
In November on the
just
24th.
just been announced. Yeah.
Yeah, very recently announced,
yeah.
and we're super pumped for this one. It's a huge one. It's a huge one.
So Body Jar's doing a special trip over to play.
Yep.
So that's going to be a good show.
We're just honoured, absolutely honoured to be part of that.
Yeah.
That's huge.
I
This is
never
kind of
thought-
like the next milestone,
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
for us, you know.
Okay,
And that's what you want. You want to work. You always want to play shows with better bands. That's the goal. That's what you're
Yeah.
aiming for. I just want to play shows with better
And they're all
bands
better
than
than us. This is
you
just-
know,
Yeah, no, that's
yeah,
a
like
pretty,
bigger bands. You know,
that's a pretty big one. So get your tickets for that one. That's,
Yeah.
that's the 24th
24th of
24th
November.
of November.
two
yeah.
stages, so they use the Civic room as well. Is
Yeah.
that what's happening?
That's all. It's all
Yeah,
thanks to
that's
Matt Hatton and
yeah.
his crew at Mad Hatter.
Yeah, and that's
yeah,
the
yeah,
working his
yeah,
ass
yeah.
off for this.
Yeah.
That's the anniversary, isn't it, brother? So that's the
It
anniversary
is.
of the first
indeed.
Mad Hatter show at the Den. So that's
Awesome.
Yeah.
what a way to
really
celebrate.
cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah, cool.
You
Looking
don't have
forward
to pay us
one.
for that one. We'll give you that one, okay?
We didn't discuss this, Adam. Fine.
Yeah. So what else is on the radar? Outside of that, I know you've got. You've recorded 5 tracks. You're releasing
Yeah.
one single. What's going to happen after that?
Well, I guess it's kind of like, you know, rinse and repeat, you know. So we're just going to keep gigging as much as we can, and
Yeah.
I guess we'll just, as much as we can, just keep accepting any gig offers, like we said previously. So we just want to play as much as we can and network with other bands, you know. Like we love, part of why we love playing so much is you're always meeting new bands, you know, and everyone that you see on the circuit that we've come across is just an absolute champion, you know. So we just love that and just want to keep that going and keep recording and
write new stuff. We've got a
Yeah.
couple other things kind of half on the go that weren't quite ready to record this time round, but you know, like we'll be in the studio next year again, definitely. Just
But-
keep the ball rolling, keep it interesting for us.
Yeah, I guess the thing is, like, the good way you can sum it up is that everything that we've been doing so far is we're going to keep doing, but then we're always going to keep trying to outdo ourselves, you know, and
Yeah.
keep hitting that next level
It's
and just
still
take it as
early
far
days,
as we
I
can.
think,
It's
you
still
know.
early days, man, but yeah, we're loving it, and
Yeah.
nothing's going to slow us down, you know.
We'd love to do some more country shows. I'd love to do a show over east. You know, I'd do a show anywhere in Australia at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, whatever we can do.
You hear that, Australia?
Yeah.
The pandas are coming.
We're coming for you.
Cool. Well, have you any more, Daniel?
Well, no, I think we've pretty much covered everything unless there was anything else you guys wanted to add.
No, I'm spent.
No, I'm good, man. Thanks very
Cool.
much, guys. Really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
it's been fantastic. Thank you so much.
Well, we're going to finish off with the last release you guys did, Creeps.
Yeah.
I love this track. It's probably my favourite Panda track.
You.
So thanks for coming in, guys. And
Thanks again.
this is Creeps by Command A Panda.
Cool. Thanks, dudes.
I got 5 pinefuls of my pride. I got opinions by the millions. Trash, no, I got trinkets. That's expensive with trophies. I got me, oh dear me. I'm bad with money. It's a good thing money ain't everything. A lonely congregation with desperate explanations. Coincidence cannot apply if there is an afterlife, but not to me. The way I see, my soul is free, and you're giving me the goddamn crate. If I'm wrong, I don't wanna be right. You got the bark, but I got the bite. If I'm wrong, then I don't want to be. I don't wanna be right, right. don't want to